James Charles just announced his new makeup line, and as expected, it's already been causing some drama. It's a mess, so let's get into it. So by now, we already know that James's new makeup line is called Painted. He announced his brand last week right before Coachella weekend, and he used the event to promote his new brand. Now, I know we already talked about this in my Coachella was a mess video, but I can't help but think how big of a missed opportunity this was. James has a not so good history with Coachella. Whenever Coachella comes around, we're always waiting to see what kind of drama he gets into. And I feel like this would have been the perfect chance to turn that narrative around. I really thought James would have had a dedicated booth where he hires makeup artists to paint a bunch of people's faces and maybe even hands out small sample sizes of his face paint. James running around to a handful of people isn't exactly the groundbreaking marketing tactic a lot of his fans are saying it is. Last year, and again this year, Emma Chamberlain had a stand at Coachella for her Chamberlain coffee. Emma was releasing a new line of her coffee drinks this year, and she knew Coachella would be the perfect time to promote it. She promoted the booth on Instagram, writing, "Come find us at the 12 Peaks VIP area next to the main stage at Coachella this year. Stop by and be one of the first to try our new ready-to-drink coffees." Like, that is just such a good idea. If you're going to Coachella, you're going to be one of the first exclusive people to try Emma's new coffee. Kendall Jenner also had her 818 at the Revolve Festival, as did Hailey Bieber with her Rode Skin Claw Machine. James has been working on this brand for years now. I'm just surprised he didn't think ahead and do something for such a big event. James has also created an official Instagram page for Painted, and I'm kind of surprised the hype around it hasn't been that big. He only has 15,000 followers on it, and I don't know. If you had told me prior to say 2019 that James was launching a makeup brand, I would have thought he would have accumulated way more followers by now. People have even started talking about how little buzz his brand is getting so far on social media.
James revealed the first taste of his own makeup brand via social media on April 12th. You can tell that the line is going to be something different than what we're used to with influencer beauty brand releases.
100%.
But despite that, his announcement has garnered so little buzz in the digital world. It actually took 9 hours until I saw this announcement.
Did you see it from him, or did you see someone talking about it?
I saw it on Trend Mood, and she had posted it 6 hours before that. Then I went on Twitter. Only James Charles Updates, which is a fan account, and his own account had posted about this. The irrelevance was shocking.
And I think that's why James held this whole model search for his brand. He had people upload a video of them doing their best makeup look or a makeup look that meant something to them, hoping it would get people talking and get his brand pushed into the algorithm.
I love your guys' opinions, and I really want to make sure this brand is for artists of all different skill levels. So when it came time to figure out who was actually going to be in the campaign, it was a no-brainer. I'm trying to find 10 different people from TikTok who love makeup, who love being creative, and the confidence that it brings you. So here's the deal. I want you to stitch this video wearing your best makeup look. And when I say best, I don't mean the best makeup look, I mean your best.
And James went live after, and he said he was looking for normal, everyday people. He knew his brand wasn't the most user-friendly product, and he wanted normal people to showcase how easy his product is to use. He wanted people of all skill levels to show it off for him.
And say that it is not exactly the most consumer-friendly product. But the reality is, when you guys actually see the product and see how it's able to be used and see all the ways that it's able to be used, I think it's a lot less intimidating than it actually seems to be. And it's not a product that you need to be a pro to use. So I really wanted to get different artists of different levels involved with the campaign to showcase how easy it can be to use this product.
And someone even asked him, do you accept, quote, ugly people? And James was like, I want everyone.
In all seriousness, we were looking for everybody for this campaign. Moms, dads, college students, teachers, grandmas. That would be so fucking cool to have a grandma. Nurses, firefighters, and yes, even ugly people. I'm also getting a lot of comments of people being like, I love makeup, I would love to be involved, but I don't think I'm very talented. You should still audition, because the whole point of this campaign is to represent all different levels of artistry. Of course, I'm gonna invite some pros to the set because I wanna have some beautiful makeup looks, but I also wanna invite the complete opposite end of people just starting off their makeup journey, because that's the reality for most people.
Well, that TikTok is nowhere to be found, and I think I know why. James revealed the lineup of the 10 people who were chosen for the campaign, and they're all pretty much influencers.
You guys, today is the day. After tens of thousands of audition videos, we're about to FaceTime call the 10 artists that we've hand-selected to be in my makeup brand's first ever campaign. Let's surprise them.
We have one with over 2 million followers, another with over 3 million, one with over 6 million, and the lowest followed winner has around 47,000 followers. Now, this is nothing against the winners. They entered, James picked them, it has absolutely nothing to do with them. They're all super talented, but people, including myself, are just confused. James said he was looking for everyone. Yes, he did say that there would be some influencers in his campaign, but he wanted everyday people to show how user-friendly his brand can be. He literally said that he wants moms, dads, and even grandmas.
Moms, dads, college students, teachers, grandmas.
The video where he announced the winners has tons of comments from people expressing how misleading the contest was. We had people writing, "Why do all these people have a big following? I feel some with not so much of a following should have gotten a chance. You should select people that don't have a big amount of following. It's unfair to the people that supported you since day one. Congratulations, but I don't see any small creators. Here we go again, another brand that doesn't pick small creators. All influencers. James, you failed to mention that you have to have a following already. Wasted people's time. James, I wish you would have picked people who didn't have such a big following already. Would have been good for others to get the experience and exposure. But why did you pick people that were well known? This is extremely disappointing that they all already have a following. I thought the point was to get regular people who just love makeup." And other people were disappointed because shortly after James posted this video calling for people to stitch his video to apply, the sound got removed and no one could stitch it and post their video. Someone replied under the winner's post and said, "The inclusivity is so great, I love it. Though it feels a little unfair because the sound problem never got fixed with the TikTok campaign." And James said, "The sound got copyright claimed and there's nothing TikTok could do to fix it." I don't know, this whole thing just seems like such a mess to me. He never said the rules in his video, he never gave an age requirement in the video, and when he did his live, he literally had no clue about anything. People were asking him so many questions that he didn't know the answers to. I think a lot of people feel like they wasted their time applying. I was watching the submissions closely, and there was so much talent from people who didn't have any followers and just loved James. Fans who didn't have a big platform felt like they had a genuine chance here, when clearly James was looking for people who were already established on social media. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.